Hello students, in this video I am discussing exercise 1.2 from ML Agarwal's book Understanding Mathematics of 8th standard. First question, subtract 2 whole number 3 by 5 from minus 3 by 7. So when you have to do subtraction, always whatever the number is coming after from, you have to write at first place. So this number will come here and this number will come at the second place, and in between that minus symbol you have to put. So minus 3 by 7 minus 2 whole number 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 7, this 2 whole number 3 by 5 you have to convert into improper fraction. 2, 5, 10 plus 3, 13 by 5. Then you can see the denominator, it is different. It means you have to take the LCM of 7 and 5, that is 35. 35. Now see, in 7 table 35 is coming 5 times. Multiply 5 with this numerator. 3, 5, 15. In 5 table 35 is coming 7 times. So multiply 7 with 13. 13, 7, 91. Minus 15 and minus 91 is equal to minus 106 by 35. Then you can convert into mixed fraction. Second question. Subtract minus 4 by 9 from 3 whole number 5 by 8. So same thing, first this after from number will come at first place, this will come at second place, and in between minus symbol you have to put. So 3 whole number 5 by 8 minus 4 by 7. Then this minus and this minus will become plus 29 by 8 plus 4 by 9. Again denominator is different. Take the LCM of 8 and 9, that is 72. Then 72, in 8 table 72 is coming 9 times. Multiply it with 29, 261. In 9 table 72 is coming 8 times. Multiply with 4. So 297 by 72. Convert into mixed fraction. Third part, minus 3 whole number 1 by 5 from minus 4 whole number 7 by 9. So this thing will come at first place and this will come at second place, and you have to put minus symbol in between. Next step, this minus and minus will become plus. Same time you can convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 9, 4, 36 plus 7, 43 by 9, 3, 5, 15 plus 1, 16 by 5. Then take the LCM of 9 and 5, 45. 9 table 45 is coming 5 times. Multiply A with the numerator. 5 table 45 is coming 9 times. Multiply it with the numerator. After this minus 215 plus 144, that is equal to minus 71 by 45. Convert into mixed fraction. Question number 2. Sum of two rational numbers is 3 by 5 if one of them is minus 2 by 7. Find the other number. So let other number is x. Then what we have to do? We have to do the sum of these two numbers. Sum of these two numbers means we have to add these two numbers, and result is coming 3 by 5. X plus minus 2 by 7 is equal to 3 by 5. Plus and minus will become minus. X minus 2 by 7 is 3 by 5. Next step, this minus 2 by 7 shift another side of equal to. It is here in minus. When you will shift another side, it will become plus. So 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. Take the LCM of 5 and 7, 35. 5 table it is coming 7 times. Multiply 7 with numerator, 21 plus. In 7 table it is coming 5 times. Multiply with 2, 5 to 10. 21 plus 10, 31 by 35 is your answer. Question number 3. What rational number should be added to minus 5 by 11 to get minus 7 by 8? It means something we have to add with this number to get this answer. So let the number is x. So x plus minus 5 by 11 is equal to minus 7 by 8. This plus and minus will become minus. X minus 5 by 11 is equal to minus 7 by 8. This minus 5 by 11 we will shift another side of equal to, it will become plus 5 by 11. After this take the LCM of 8 and 11, 88. 8 table it is coming 11 times. Multiply with numerator, 77. 11 table it is coming 8 times. Multiply with 5, 40. Minus 77 plus 40 is equal to minus 37 by 88. Your answer. Question number 4. What rational number should be subtracted from minus 4 by 3 minus 4 whole number 3 by 5 to get minus 3 whole number 1 by 2? It means something we have to subtract from this number. So this number will come at first place. Let the number to be subtracted is x. So subtract x from this number and answer will be minus 3 whole number 1 by 2. Next step, convert it into improper fraction. It will be equal to minus 23 by 5 and right side 3 to 6 plus 1 7 by 2. Now this minus 23 by 5 shift another side, it will become plus 23 by 5. Take the LCM of 2 and 5 10. 2 table it is coming 5 times, so 7 5 35. 5 table it is coming 2 times, so 23 into 2 46. Simplify it, you will get minus 11 by 10. Then we have to find out the value of x. So shift this minus also another side. X is equal to minus 11 by 10, or you can write minus 1 whole number 1 by 10. Question number 5. Subtract the sum of minus 5 by 7 and minus 8 by 3 from the sum of 5 by 2 and minus 11 by 12. It means you have to add these two numbers and you have to add these two numbers separately. Then you have to take the difference between them. So first this pair I am adding minus 5 by 7 minus 8 by 3. Sum means we have to add. Take the LCM of 7 and 3, 21. In 7 table it is coming 3 times, so multiply 3 with numerator. 3 table it is coming 7 times, so multiply with numerator. So your answer is minus 70 by 21. Now do the sum of other two number 5 by 2 and minus 11 by 12. 5 by 2 plus minus 11 by 12. Plus minus will become minus. Take LCM for 2 and 12, that is 12. 2 table it is coming 6 times, so 6 5 30. 12 times 12 is coming 1 time, so 11 1 11. 30 minus 11 19 by 12. Now according to the question, what you have to do, you have to subtract this before sum from this second sum. So 19 by 12 minus minus 70 by 21. Minus and minus will become plus. So you have 19 by 12 plus 71 by 21. Take LCM for 12 and 21, that is 84. Now in 12 table 84 is coming 7 times, multiply with numerator 133. 21 table it is coming 4 times, multiply with numerator 284. Add these two numbers 417 by 84. We can cancel it by 3 table also. After cancellation we are getting 139 by 28. Then you can convert it into mixed fraction. Question number 6. If x is equal to minus 4 by 7 and y is equal to 2 by 3, 2 by 5, then verify x minus y is not equal to y minus x. So first we will calculate left side, this side, x minus y. Substitute the value of x and y. Minus 4 by 7 minus 2 by 5. Take LCM for 7 and 5. Simplify it. You will get minus 34 by 35. Now we will check right hand side. Y minus x. Y is 2 by 5 minus x value is minus 4 by 7. Minus and minus will become plus. So 2 by 5 plus 4 by 7. Take LCM 35. 5 table it is coming 7 times, 7 to 14. 7 table it is coming 5 times, 5 4 20. So your answer is 34 by 35. You can see here left side is coming minus 34 by 35. Right side is coming 34 by 35, which is not equal to each other. Symbol difference is there. Hence it is verified. Question number 7. X is given 4 by 9, y is equal to minus 7 by 12 and z is minus 2 by 3. You have to verify x minus y minus z not equal to x minus y minus z. So first left side we will calculate x minus y minus z. It means first we have to simplify this second bracket. Substitute the value of x, y and z. 4 by 9 minus minus 7 by 12 minus minus 2 by 3. Minus minus will become plus. Take LCM for 12 and 3. Simplify it. After getting this you are getting 1 by 12. 4 by 9 minus 1 by 12. Take again LCM here and you will get 13 by 36. Do the same thing for right side also. X minus y minus z. But first two term you have to simplify first. After getting result, then you have to adjust with third term. So 4 by 9 minus 7 by 12. Minus minus will become plus, and this minus and minus also will become plus. Take LCM here for 9 and 12. Simplify this term. Then you will get 37 by 36 plus 2 by 3. Again take LCM for 36 and 3. LCM is 36. Simplify it. You will get 61 by 36. You can see here both the sides are not equal. Left side is not equal to right side. It means it is verified. Next, last question. True, false. First part, 2 by 3 minus 4 by 5 is not a rational number. So according to the first property, we know if we do the subtraction of two rational number, answer will be a rational number. So it means this statement is false. Second one, minus 5 by 7 is the additive inverse of 5 by 7. So additive inverse means just you have to change the symbol here. Minus 5 by 7, additive inverse will be plus 5 by 7. If symbol is not mentioned, it means plus is there. So this statement is true. Third one, 0 is the additive inverse of its own. Yes, it is also true. 0, we are not denoting any symbol plus minus. So 0 additive inverse will be always 0. Fourth, commutative property holds for subtraction of rational number. Commutative property means if you have two rational number and you will change the order, then answer will come same. But in subtraction, answer will change. If suppose you have two rational number 2 and 3. So 2 minus 3 not equal to 3 minus 2. Here you will get minus 1 and here you will get 1. So this is not equal. This statement is false. Last one, fifth one. Associative property does not hold for subtraction of rational number. In associative property, we will take three numbers and then we will check the order. If we change the order, then answer will change or not. So this property is not hold for subtraction. This statement is true. Sixth, 0 is the identity element for subtraction of rational number. This statement is false because 0 is not the identity element for subtraction. According to the identity element, suppose I am taken here one example, half minus 0, it should be equal to half. This first part is correct, half minus 0 is equal to half. But 0 minus half, this is not equal to half, it will come minus half. So these three are not equal. First two, it is coming equal, last it is not coming equal. So this statement is false. Thank you for watching.